Hi, my name's Jimmy Hazelwood. I do a few different things. I'm an actor, musician, ASM artist, event worker, but most importantly, uncle. I'm about keeping each week different, trying out new things, living out your passions, and this is exactly what this series is about. This is my week in review. Hey guys, welcome to another week of my week in review. As you can see, I'm not in anywhere that you've seen before because I'm in a hotel room in Nashville, Tennessee, and I can't believe I'm here. I've always dreamed about coming here, and it's so surreal to actually be here and to be here with my dad. It's getting noisy out there. Anyway, so for those of you that saw the episode 3, that is where I revealed to my dad that I was surprising him with a trip to Nashville. So the reason I initially came to Nashville was to go to these music sessions for this tour that I could have potentially done and maybe still potentially will, but so I pulled out of the sessions, and I just did because I booked a week here in Nashville with my dad, and the schedule that they had was so back to back and full on for 4 of the days that I don't know, I just got a feeling that maybe this trip was intended for me to spend time with my dad and have this experience with him, because it is really a once in a lifetime thing for him. He'd never do it on his own accord. I kind of had to just say, I'm booking the tickets and we're going. Yeah, I just was looking at the schedule and I thought, we're really only going to get like 2 full days together if I do these. And something in my gut was telling me that maybe I could do the tour another time. Maybe I can still get into it without going to these sessions because I still really want to do it. It was just one of those things where I thought I can just put that aside for 1 minute and just have this great time with my dad. Here we are, and it's Saturday night, and we flew in on Tuesday morning, but we left on New Zealand time Monday afternoon, so we went back in time a bit.
You beat me to it.
Yeah, we're on the plane to Nandi, and we'll catch a flight from Nandi to LA from there, and then LA to Nashville. I think it was like a total of 26 hours of travel. We got in at like 3 a.m. on Tuesday morning. And the first day we got up, we went over to Bob Evans for breakfast. Is right here. Dad's got his full-on American breakfast here, and I just went all out. Even these, I don't know if I'll get through those. And then we decided to drive downtown and check out downtown Nashville. So we've just got to the Country Music Hall of Fame Museum. There it is. Shania Twain exhibit, Tim McGraw and Faith Hill exhibit. That is a lot of records on the wall. Wow. This is crazy. looks like that's the original lyrics to Jolene. We checked out the guitar shop, an antique shop. The next day we got up and we just decided to drive to Memphis. We are off to Memphis today. We are. So we've just booked our accommodation in Memphis, and we're now going to drive to Graceland and see Elvis's mansion and do the tour. What I have to say, Loretta Lynn's ranch house, a bit run down, but good to visit anyway. We had to do Graceland, and I'm sure anyone who's been there knows just how amazing it is and how surreal it is to actually see Elvis's house and the grave where he's buried. It's very sad, and it you just can't help but feel like you want to kind of cry when you're there. It's just you just realize how much of an amazing light and presence he was in the world at that time, and it's all encapsulated at that place. It's just amazing to actually be there and see his legacy. I had to do the second must in Memphis, and that is Beale Street.
I never knew that, Phil.
Yeah, it's a good little
That's
trip.
perfect. Everything else is unclear, but that's fine.
Just that's what I need. That's what I need. Yeah, that was crazy and so cool. So much music to choose from. Just like downtown Nashville, you're spoiled for choice, and it's amazing. And then the next day we got in the car and we drove 5.5 hours down to New Orleans. This is another place that my dad has always wanted to go because of the blues and the soul music down there. We just thought, well, let's just tick all these boxes off. Let's just drive. It doesn't matter if it takes how long. And this is where my dad decided to do some of the driving on the right side of the road. And yeah, it took us both a little bit of adjusting. We both found ourselves veering over to the right more and going on the median, because we naturally felt more placed better on the left side. So we kept doing that, and we kept kind of like telling each other when we're doing it, and telling each other how uncomfortable it felt to be on the median, on the line, I mean. And we got down to New Orleans in the early evening, and staying in this amazing hotel in the warehouse district. What thoughts on this place?
Marvelous. Bloody marvelous.
It's just quite nice, isn't it? It's just quite nice. What's out here? Okay, a big parking building, but yeah, time to hit the town. So we're in New Orleans and we're just looking for somewhere to eat, and then we're gonna go check out Bourbon Street.
Yes.
And we went out and we had dinner at Creole House. Some gumbo. Dad's got crab cake. And then we hit up Bourbon Street, and oh my gosh, I did go there, I have been there, but tonight was that was insane. It was there, that night was just incredible. We found this funky band, and I just let go. I just went all out. I just couldn't stop moving. If you'd seen me, you'd be like, oh my god, who is that guy? But I was just dancing with anybody. It was so fun. My dad was just watching in shock. And then we checked out some other bands, some other bars, and then I walked back. Dad stayed out and I walked back, sort of checked out Tennessee Williams's old residence, and went the back streets, which was really quite nice to see at night. All the antique shops and just the architecture. And then the next day, yesterday, Friday, we got up quite early, we had breakfast, and then we hit the road to drive 8.5 hours back up to Nashville because we had Willie Nelson and Alison Krauss concert to go to. It was a bit ambitious, but we did it. Took turns at driving, stopped off at a Walmart, Dad's first Walmart experience. Really appreciated the rest stops that had free coffee. And we arrived back in Nashville and we went straight to the concert. And it was raining, but then the rain held out, and it was lucky because we were sitting on this lawn, and if it had rained we would have just been sitting in mud, so it worked out very well. And wow, I've always been a fan of Alison Krauss, but hearing her live was so incredible, and her voice is just so smooth. It sounds just like off the tracks.
Oh, now she's cold. Realize there's almost the best thing there is. And my pride keeps telling me that you lost fearless.
Then Willie Nelson came on, of course, and for a guy, I think he's 85, he's bloody amazing.
My neighbor owns the fence. I be 1 for 5 or 10 cents. Keep his killers covered away. I'm around your back. Hey, 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 good looking.
He's just funny, he just does things his own way, and I love it. I love how he just plays the songs the way he wants to. So it was amazing seeing him. He's such a legend, and I don't know if we'll get to see him again. So it was really nice to actually see such a legend in country music. And so we got home very early this morning, and today we went and saw the Grand Ole Opry. We are just walking alongside the road like two homeless people because there's no sidewalk, footpath. We just had Waffle House and put our laundry on dry now. Dad's onto the laundry. Then we just went and had dinner back down in downtown Nashville, and it's Saturday night and it's going crazy down there. And I've just come back a bit early because I am just wiped out from this week. I'm loving it, but I just I couldn't wait to share this with you guys. Highlights for the week. Definitely just driving with my dad in the car on the road trip. It's so great. We'd never get to spend this time together. I mean, life is so busy. When you start to get older, you go off and you do your own thing. And I think this ties into my lesson, is like, always go with your gut with things. I've probably said this before, but if I hadn't called off sessions at this amazing opportunity, would have been slightly half-assed. Would have had a few days with my dad, but the rest of the time would have been away doing this session and sessions. But yeah, lesson of the week is always go with your gut. For this vlog that we do a highlight of the week and a lesson learned for the week.
Okay.
So what has been your highlight for the week?
The highlights. Well, seeing all the bands.
Seeing on the bands. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was your lesson learned?
Oh, well, there's plenty of those. One of them would be how to use the coffee machine.
Yeah, that's something we just figured out. Yeah. It's good. So the water runs not too south. Do I jump in and get away now? Nothing is planned and I have no doubts, and you wanna stand it, but you're dragging me down. Dragging me down. So that was the G. I went up the road, I went up the road, I went up the road, I went up the road. Not that I can go here, but I feel it inside, I question it. Cause it's been a few years and I know we lost touch, but tell me something I can find when I look you up. I'm not the kind of person that you used to know, I'm not the kind of person that you thought I would be. Thank you so much for watching this video. And thank you to everyone that's bought my album from the video I put up last week. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate everything. So thank you so much. And I'll be doing these weeks in reviews from time to time, just encapsulating weeks that I know are going to be really memorable and eventful and testing, and I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying this series. Okay, well, I will see you guys again soon, and I'll let you know when the next episode is coming up. Okay, take care.